morning! And today we're going to learn a little bit more about verbs with Veronica Verb. So she says, "Hi, my name is Veronica Verb. I love to move and I'm always busy doing different actions. Do you know what a verb is? Just pause the video here and tell your grown-up what a verb is." Okay, let's look at some pictures on the next few pages to try to work it out. So, what is the verb here? Can you do it? Can you do what the boy in the picture is doing? He's jumping, so jump is a verb. Clap is a verb. Sing is a verb. Cry is a verb. All of these things, you're doing them, aren't you? You're crying or you're clapping. Laugh. You can be laughing. So verbs are action words that describe what someone is doing. Can you find the verbs in these pictures? Tom painted his picture. What's the doing word in that sentence? It's painted. That's what he's doing. He's painted the picture. Annie brushed her hair. What is the doing word in that sentence? Brushed. Angie read his books in the library. Which one is the verb in that one? Read. He read his books in the library. That's what he was doing with them. Nina swam without armbands. Swam is the verb there. Ben rode his bike to school. The verb there is rode. Okay, so today we are going to plan a different setting description than we did last week. Now last week we wrote about the beach. Can you remember? We're going to read The Snail and the Whale again, and I want you to focus on the settings that we haven't written about yet. So have a read of it, watch the link of the lady that reads the story on Google Classroom, and then once you've had a listen to it, you can decide which setting you would like to write about next. We're not going to be writing about the Antarctica setting because we've already written about that during lockdown, so we'll think about something different. Okay, so once you've read the story, you can move on to this bit. So tell me about this setting. Can you use your senses to tell me about it? You can pause the video here and talk to your grown-up about what you can hear, what you might smell, what you might taste, what you might see, and what you might feel. Have a little think now. Don't forget to use your adjectives. Okay, here are some of my ideas. I can see the big brown bear hiding in the trees. I can hear a cool waterfall trickling down the rocks. I can smell the fresh pine trees. I could feel the cool water as I swam into the sea. Okay, let's move on to the next setting. Okay, here we've got a coral reef. You can see the whale swimming through it. Think about what you can hear, or see, or smell, or feel. Think about all those things in this setting. You can pause the video here and have a chat. Okay, don't forget to use your adjectives. You might say something like, I can see the beautiful purple coral, or I can hear the fishes bubbling past me, or you might say, I can feel the slimy seaweed. Lots of different things you can think about here. Okay, we've got a shark cave now. Think about the senses in this setting. You might think about the shark's teeth snapping loudly. You might think about the hard rocks, the cold sea. Lots of different things you might think about here. You can pause the video here and have a chat if you like. Okay, we've got another one here. We've got a dark thunderstorm in the sea. Think about the lightning you might hear or see. Think about the waves, how they're crashing around. Think about the colour of the sea here. It's not the same as what we've seen before, is it? It's a bit of a different colour. More of a grey than a turquoise or a blue. Think about the clouds as well. Think about what noises you might hear. Okay. As I said, we're not going to do Antarctica because we already did that one in lockdown. We've got here a night sky scene. So think about the sky and what you can see. The shooting stars. We've got the turquoise sky. You might hear the whale. You might hear the waves smoothly going past. It's a very calm sea here, isn't it? Okay. Now, I also want you to think about similes today. Now, similes are sentences that say when something is like something else. It's a really good way to describe something so that it gives you a better idea of what something looks or maybe even feels like. So, for example, here are a few. The flame was as hot as the sun. Can you think of something that the flame might be as hot as? He ran as fast as a cheetah. Can you think of something else that might be fast that you could compare it to? The cat purred as loudly as a motorbike. Can you think of a simile to match this picture? I'll go first. The car was as fast as lightning. Okay, so that's the end of our lesson for today. I want you to now fill out your plan on Google Classroom with what you want you to choose a setting from the story. And I want you to think about what you can hear, taste, smell, see and feel. And I also want you to think of a few adjectives to include in your setting description as well. Okay? And then tomorrow we can write our setting description. I'm really looking forward to seeing your ideas. Bye!